But Jesse has things he wants to talk about that I have no interest in. And of course, that's the Dodgers. Jesse wants to discuss the Dodgers signing James Paxton to give them a little bit of depth there. And they signed Paxton to a 1-year, $12 million deal plus incentives. His Fangraphs had him projected at 1 year, $8 million. So of course the Dodgers overpay to get him, but he was not very, very bad in his last 16 starts last year, Jesse.
Well, it was first 16 starts.
Oh, his first 16.
Really
I'm
what
sorry.
was
That's right.
The way he ended the season.
Last 16 is where he struggled.
Not so good.
Yeah.
His first 16 starts in 2023, Paxton was 7-3 with a 3.34 ERA. Very good strikeout rate, very good walk rate, 1.14 WHIP. He was a good pitcher in the first half for the Boston Red Sox. We talked about him on this show as a potential target for the Diamondbacks in the second half of the season. Turns out it was good that the Diamondbacks did not trade for James Paxton, and it worked out for other teams like the Dodgers that were reportedly interested in Paxton at the time. The Red Sox probably should have traded him and gotten some sort of value, but he wound up having a really rough second half, finished the year with a 4.50 ERA. But yeah, this basically rounds out the Dodgers rotation. The final move of their rotation. They've certainly done a lot in that regard. I actually think this is it. I actually think that it's going to be,
because if they pick up anybody else, what are they going to do with the other starting?
Yeah, there wouldn't actually be room for that person anymore. So yeah, Yamamoto, Glasnow, Buehler, Bobby Miller, James Paxton is on paper how the Dodgers would line up to start the season. They also have Emmett Shea and Ryan Yarbrough, Gavin Stone among their options available for depth.
That doesn't scare me. None of that scares me.
I think it's a little outrageous if that doesn't scare you, but I guess I'm glad for your optimism, like some of our survey respondents.
It's not great. It's not great. That's definitely not great. But yeah, I mean, it's what we have to deal with. And again, then what we have to deal with after that is that James Paxton's replacement is Shohei Ohtani in that starting rotation.
Correct.
So
yes, it's not far away. Walker Buehler is. It is slated to become a free agent after 2024, so theoretically he would slide out. Clayton Kershaw, I guess there's maybe a chance that the Dodgers still bring back Clayton Kershaw.
Yeah, Ryan Page asked, does this mean their Kershaw era is over?
Yeah,
it definitely means his ERA is over. That's the era. Anyway, I will say that there is definitely some value in like maybe the Atlanta Braves picking up Kershaw just to spite the Dodgers, just to hurt them.
I've been saying this.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like you could get him at probably a decent price.
Yeah, I
1 year
mean,
deal.
he's only gonna pitch for about 2-3 months probably.
He
plus
was
the
great
playoffs.
before he got hurt last year.
Yeah,
great.
Yeah, he was still very productive. It was like 24 starts of a sub-3 ERA. His FIP was quite a bit higher than his ERA, but he's Clayton Kershaw, and that just feels like it doesn't really matter at this point.
Shut him down in the postseason.
Yeah, yeah, he's
just a regular season.
He's strictly like I mean, he's just had like a pretty significant shoulder procedure. So if you're shutting him down in the playoffs, he's basically like an August and September pitcher. Like you're getting like 8 weeks of Clayton Kershaw at that point.
We're getting 8 weeks of a Cy Young level pitcher, and then we're shutting him down.
And then he gives everybody in the rotation a little bit of a break. Everybody can kind of rest a little bit, and then get ready for the playoffs.
He's giving you 6-7 innings. The bullpen's getting a nice rest.
Yeah.
I
just want to hurt Dodgers fans. That's all I want to do.
I think the Paxton thing is interesting because you look at his ERA from last year, and where he ended the season was not good. I mentioned he struggled in the second half. When healthy, James Paxton is still, I think, one of the better pitchers out there. I thought about James Paxton as an option for the Diamondbacks before they made the Eduardo Rodriguez move. He's not reliable innings really at this stage in his career. There are some real durability concerns there. But man, when he's right, he's throwing 97 miles an hour from the left side.
3.34 ERA, a 3.69 expected FIP, 26.3% strikeout rate. Like, these numbers are incredible.
Yeah, his first half was very, very good in 2023, and we all know what happens when pitchers or players who are perceived to be washed sign with the Dodgers. They tend to be not washed anymore. So we'll see what happens with James Paxton in LA.
Stay tuned for that. He'll probably be the best pitcher in that starting rotation.